We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. Julio Urias is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Todd Helton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Jackie Robinson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted into center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Stepping up to the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the catcher,
Digging in, Mike Piazza. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Dante Bichette. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Dante Bichette.
Now here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Story.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
David Dahl to the plate now. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Story stands at third with one gone in the inning. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
1-2.
Still 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now that's popped up. Turner in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting in, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now to the plate, Ian Desmond, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Men on third with 2 down. Turner bare hands it. Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Digging in now, Duke Snider. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That ball foul.
The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here's another 1-2.
2 balls.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
1-1 the count now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Line hard to the left side. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Dom Nunez.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Blackman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike one.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter, Blackman, a native Texan. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second now, one man out. And the count will be full. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Soft liner towards short, and one gone.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
No, that's down.
Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Pee-wee Reese as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 3 innings complete. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
1-1. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. David Price will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ian Desmond.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Price, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. This is foul right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Digging in, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Hops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
At third, Arenado. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 1.
Now the first pitch here from Price. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Snyder's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
Ready for another chance? Todd Helton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. In for a strike. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Now at the plate, Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2 count.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Nolan Arenado would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Nolan Arenado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Two out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Standing in, Pee-wee Reese. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard on the ground towards short. Story brings it in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Dylan Floro will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dylan Floro.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Ian Desmond. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reese has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Turner is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's popped up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay home. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Brian Shaw will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Speared on the dive. It's there and he's out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll go to second here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Wade Davis. Leading off for the Dodgers.
At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
One ball, one strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the pitcher,
In now, Mike Piazza. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
center fielder, number 4, Duke.
To the plate now, Duke Snider. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Nunez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got the count. 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch.
Ball, that's the over.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 4-1 LA.
Your attention, please. Now,
And the call's been made, so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne. So coming to the plate, Todd Helton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Splitter, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Last strike now for Colorado. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Herman Marquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Eric Gagne retires the side to hammer down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.